This presentation is provide information about two research projects. One of them is financed by Spanish Ministry of Education, and another one is financed by the Science and Innovation Ministry in Spain. And these projects are based on the impact of the international mobility in the highest skilled personnel, particularly in their careers and in the home and host country and the research and development system. So let me begin giving you an outline of my speak today. First one, I want to talk about the background, why it's important to introduce the international mobility in the gender ICT studies. In second place, my aims and the methodology to carry out in this work, some results, and finally, the remarks. Okay. Why is important to introduce international mobility? The first reason is the relevance of the international science and technology labor market in the contemporary society. But as, for example, Castel have said, not today, but international global market is not a free global market because it's very influenced by the social inequalities. Gender is one of the most important social inequalities. And second one is the importance of the ICT in the dynamization of the economies in current societies. And for this reason, there are literature about high skill and international mobility in the ICT sector. Although women are not very important issue in this type of literature, and it's very important to know what is the relevance and the importance of the impact of the international mobility in this sector. And of course, other reason is that that woman is an important element of the development of the science and technology in information society. So for both men and women are very important to go abroad in terms of to progress in their careers. And in this sense, there are literature referred to the importance of the motherhood issues to delay the careers in case of the for women. For example, Mincer and Hackers has talked about tight careers of spouses of the high-skilled personnel. And of course, is very knowed the literature related to the slower careers in women and no interrupted, like the presentation before and others, and no linear progression. But the other hand, there are migration theories talk about the importance of women in the international strategies, not only for them, but also for their families. And other studies has pointed that men not always is who command the strategy, but also or sometimes the higher income or maybe the higher expectation of professional careers is most important in the determination, in the decision of the mobility. Okay, second point of interest for my research in this work is the role played by women, because feminist literature shows pros and cons about the women's participation in science. From the mid-20th century, the contents and the methodology of science fields, for example, primatology, history, archaeology, has been modified because women have more incorporated or more participation in these fields. But despite the growing number of women in some fields, institutions have hardly been transformed in terms of functions, organization, and values. And women still suffer from glass ceiling dropouts and professional progression problems in their careers. Despite the problematic situation of women in labor market in the scientific careers, women reject positive measures that favor them. For example, Cecilia said one of these days the importance of the quotas in the opinion of women, because she considered that these actions highlight their difficulties or their problems in the labor market among their colleagues. Okay. Then I like to present you my aims in this work. That in the first place is to explore Spanish trends of female international mobility in ICT areas. That is not similar to other literature about ICT high-skilled workers in other countries. To address gender obstacles caused by merited standards of professional progression, to point out new partners of mobility related to different profiles and strategies, and to advance a comprehensive classification of female strategies related to international mobility in Spain. About methodology, I want to say that I adopt a qualitative methodology based on in-depth interviews of women in ICT areas. The criteria for selection of these women are country of origin country and nationality, sector of performance if they are public or private worker, age and phase of careers, and dependent persons, children or other members of the family. The target population was restricted to Spain. Therefore, half of women are Spanish, and the other half is foreign that there are a long time in Spain developing their careers. These foreign women are mainly Latin American and Eastern European, which is confirmed by the migration survey in Spain that show similar results. About About sector of performance, majority of these women are worked in public sector. Only 1/4 of these women work in private sector. They were entrepreneurs or employed in medium large companies, and they were advanced in the early phase of their career. In the last 2 years, the last 2 years of their PhD is the minimum of characterization of these women. And regarding family cares, most of them are singles, but the other one, but the others are 1 or 2 children, no more than 2 children. And I want to say something about the life cycle approach, because for this research is relevant in several terms. The first one, because both dimensions treated in this study is related to the long-term social process. Professional careers and also international mobility are long-term process. And also because life cycle approach show the diversity of these women, not only in the previous situation, but also in the course of their lives and the consequences of their decisions and situations in the host country. And of course, I think that this information is relevant to propose public policies. Okay. According to Dokier and other colleagues, women present higher migration rates with respect to men according to their levels of education. The data suggests that there are no gender differences when men and women share the primary level of education. But when they hold tertiary or secondary degrees, women tend to emigrate more than men across the world. It suggests that women are more likely compelled to live in their home countries, maybe because social constraints hinder them their professional careers. And what happened in Spain? It's difficult to obtain data about these issues in Spain, but I show here data from the labor force survey related to the occupational category research and technician employees. That is the closer category to the high skilled personnel. And as show here, women are over men not only 1 year, but on all the period considered. This data provide information not of international mobility, but also internal mobility. But it's an approximation about the influence of the yeah. Okay. Okay. My hypothesis is that personal expectations are more important to professional careers to move these women. Okay, I pass my reference. In this model, I explain the process of make decision for these women. And I emphasize that when they go abroad, the decision is not closed, because they should be evaluate their careers and their partners and children lives to decide if remain to the host country, return to the home country, or maybe leave to other countries. I showed differences profiles of these women related to the role of the strategy in international mobility as followers of their husband, of their male projects and strategies, or maybe like leaders, that is the point of the most of theories, and maybe like treaters, negotiators about the decision. Is the case, is the majority of cases in my research, because most of these women are in double couple households, and the goals of their project careers are sharing, and they decide when, where, they decide what is the decision. Then I want to show some features about the events that happened with these women in the host country. And for example, I want to say that children is not so important aspect in the decision of mobility of these women. Also, for younger women is more important, because it's concerned to them the mobility, the future expectation. But in the for maturity couples, they bring her children with them, because they hold a medium or upper social class, or maybe because they are a double couple household, and they have support to bring with the children with them. And also I want to explain about separate families, because literature point that divorce is a cause of the migration for women. And in my case, the divorce is a consequence, but not is a previous situation. But also, families are separated for shortage and economic and labor reasons for a long time. That is important to consider when governments designed laws about families and reunification of families. Okay. I know it's late, but I want to explain about the adoption of a specific role of women in ICT areas, because I think that in personal decision they are more agencies as promoter instead to followers, using endogamy or maybe negotiation, and they show a determined will and didn't live their aspiration despite failures. And maybe they share with their partners strategies to change, to the, from the private market to the public sector in order to balance work and life. But also it's important to say that compared with male discards, women are more dependent on family uses because, for example, they need to explain more time their decision than men and say why it's important to go abroad. And in my opinion, this is a clear attribution of the past and the sign of women still subordinate their professional careers to family uses. Yes, I go to the conclusion. In conclusion, women in ICT fields are a specific group at the top of the new economic area, and it's relevant to take into account their position and attitude. Their lives prove that they are not an homogeneous group, despite their similar background, interests, or decision. Otherwise, similar situations may not result as the same causes, and different events can be happening in their lives. Regarding to the international mobility and roles in their careers, I wonder if women mobility strategies in ICT areas are more personal than professional. And I think professional motivation maybe drive the decision, but personal and private reasons contribute to make the final choice. And I sustain a tentative conclusion regarding the role of women in workplaces and their families, where they adopt a double standard of assimilation and non-changes. Women face professional and familiar goals under traditional rules, while adding a new lifestyle in an innovative way. Women need specific policies to manage their lives according to their diversity, and I propose three lines. Governments should exercise more regulation about positive terms as family partners and family reunification, and give support to foreign partners in order to create more integration. One of cases that I want to tell you is a divorce case in the Latin American woman that who partner don't integrate in Spain and was the cause of the divorce, for example. Secondly, about mobility programs should be designed to improve family usage and not only professional aspect related to individual aspect of the scientists. And finally, about childcare policies, in my opinion, require a shifting to women's specific needs concerning to diversity in family profiles and circumstances. And that is all. Thank you very much. And if you want more information, you can ask me about the presentation or the paper in this email.
Thank you.